Blarg. Hello, it is the evening and I am here. I'm getting distracted by Discord, which is always a good time. But also I have a headache, so that is not as good of a time. Last I played this game, we just got... hello, Nox. How is you? We just got Alchrist, which is our next archer. We also got Citrine and Lapis, which I intend to use later, provided things go well. And I can give them Micaiah for the time being for Citrine. Hello, Jinder. How is you? You is fine, Nox? That is good. Okay. Oh my god. Sorry, I have a friend talking to me about all the toppings in the world. Actually, good. Do this bit really quick for this one. Sleepy? It is a little late. Sorry about that. Like I said, struggling with a fucking headache. I just want to double check and see if I was missing any achievements. And also respond to somebody really quick. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay, achievements. Achievos. I did it. All right. Marth, why are you there? You're not equipped to me, are you? Are. Right. Because I gave Sigurd to Alchrist, because Alchrist is gonna be crazy. Right. NTA currently doesn't have an actual proper emblem ring. Can we get Lyn yet? No. I fucking wish, but we don't get Lyn until after we lose all of the other fucking rings for a time. Go to the world map. Right, might makes right, etc., etc. Don't care about none of you because I'm not going to do you. That came out wrong. Time for Brodia Castle. Hooray! Yes, begin. Skip! I let that linger long enough. I was like, oh, is Monica gonna let the story play? No, skip! We are not here for story. God, I was doing this so I wouldn't get so hyperactive. Skip! Skip! Just gotta progressively get louder. Skip! Nobody cares, Roy. Skip! Nobody fucking cares, Ivy.
I underestimated how far you could get in.
Nobody cares! Okay. Alright, unit selection. Sorry, Citrine, can't have you. Lappies, already knew. I'm gonna take Vander and Louis off. I don't think I can use them. Exactly, Nox. Skip! Yeah, if I could run Yunaka a little bit right now, I fucking would. And for you, we have a big old skip. Exactly. All right. Ivy with Leaf. Larg. Okay. We also get Diamant, who I'm not allowed to use. We will also get... Oh, fuck. What's his name? He's like at least my third favorite character. Amber. His name is Amber. He's like my third favorite character because he's just so earnest. And also he likes alpacas. It is such a dumb character trait, but I just love that one of his character traits is like, and I like alpacas. It's like, oh, that is shockingly normal for a character like you. Oh boy, Roy, the already covered worst lord. Yeah, and he doesn't get any fucking better. There's like no real reason to use him other than the fact that I think, yeah, he actually gives strength up if you, you know, inherit some of his skills, which for archers is useful. Well, that's about it. I mean, I guess I can put Alchrist on the ballista because that means Alchrist can actually shoot some extra things. So I think we're good here. Let me double check inventory because we didn't do a lot, and I do mean a lot of prepping. I think we're okay. The only other thing I could maybe think to do would be upgrading the mini bows, but we're not hurting for that. Not yet, anyway. Yeah, I think we're ready to go. Like, prep is easy once we're already prepped. The issue is how are we gonna make it through the map? Hi, Amber!
Finally, Horsey, you stopped! Where were you taking me?
He immediately comes off as like the most incompetent person on your team. But like his ability is actually okay. And the way he grew for me, though I ultimately didn't use him, he wasn't bad. He just also wasn't very good. I didn't get good RNG with Amber, but I like his character. It's inoffensive.
If our enemies reach the gate, the castle will be theirs.
Tomorrow you're gonna be starting a Persona? Ooh. Also, skip. Objective. Beat the snot out of Ivy. We lose if I die or foes reach the area. Well, it's a good thing I won't die. Are there chests on this map? Nope.
Me?
I think that's hilarious. I can man the ballista with my mini bow. That honestly should shorten the range. Nox has a fair point. Which Persona? Damn thing only has 10 uses, so I'm actually going to try to be conservative. Coin flip of Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden. Fair enough. I might put that on the next game clearing, though. It's a fucking risk and a half. I might put Persona 5 Royal on the next game clearing, though I have plans for how I'm going to treat that list, ultimately. God.
Together.
Shut up, Roy. Shut up, Roy. Nobody cares.
I've got this.
Oh boy, that'd be a commitment. I am aware. Still need to finish FES. I think you're on the final act. Don't you mean TMS? FE Sharp? Or Sharp FE, whatever it's actually called? Oh, Persona 3 FES. What the fuck does the FES stand for? How many fake outs has the game given you? Who, me? Or Persona 5? I didn't get very far. So we can use you, so I'm just gonna have you sit there. You are going to unequip your sword. You're gonna stand there and look handsome. Because I don't hate Diamant's character. Just everybody looks at Diamant's like, oh man, you're the perfect lord, and da 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 da. It's like he's clearly a person, a character. He has a personality. No idea it was towards Mana. Right? I'm trying to body block with you.
Here comes Amber.
No, seriously, like, Amber's ability isn't bad. If no other units are within one space of unit or foe, grants hit plus 20 at the cost of avoid minus 10 during combat. It's not bad. It means that Amber can get away with less dexterity than most other characters, provided he's fighting alone. That said, he better be a goddamn tank. At least it's better than Diamant's, where it's like, oh yeah, if both y'all are alone, yeah, if unit initiates combat, grants hit plus 15 to unit and foe if foe is able to counterattack. Why the fuck to foe? That is awful. Amber's ability is similar, but they don't get the same buff. And for that matter, if Amber has enough avoid, like, that avoid minus 10 is negligible. And then you probably aren't on the final act. Ah, okay.
Gotcha.
I don't want Amber over here. Amber's gonna have to body block, I think.
For the Divine Dragon!
Same goes to Fram. So then Chloe and Jean are gonna have to do a little bit of work. Issue is enough avoid, given the relationship between good weapons and speed in this game. Yeah, fair. Ultimately. I'm not gonna Micaiah up.
Let's hear it.
I think Jean can go this way.
Whatever you ask.
And you get to just chill there, because you're gonna be highly mobile. We're gonna mostly treat this like a defend mission, because it is. Oh, good. Oh, great. All right.
We will not relent until the castle is ours.
But the castle will not be yours. Right, doesn't this...
These enemies all come at once. Our defenses won't hold.
Our castle has a ballista. We can use that to pick.
Thank you, Diamant. I don't know how to use a ballista, clearly. Oh, Alchrist, please don't fucking die. It's not like I already stationed an archer on it. Oh my god, FDA. You beautiful woman. Sure, you unequip that. Though that pains me, because you're the first character that gets a killer weapon. That's also another reason why you should like Amber. The dude came prepared. He was ready to murk some people. I need to swap places. Do we engage? Could engage, but there's no real reason for it. You are not prepared, says Liam O'Brien as Illidan Stormrage. Just chill right there. I'm actually gonna have Jean chain guard you. And I think we're gonna have to make like a really quick retreat and actually like defend this spot, which is terrible, but like, ugh. As you go. This is what happens when these are all the units you get. Oh, that's wonderful. That is less wonderful, but we can deal with it. No, they don't see the kill, but they see weapon advantage. There's a new good attack. Why, for the love of all that is holy? All right, shoot her down. Alchrist is dead if he sits here. Okay, he's not dead if he does that, so... You know, weirdly good that I gave him... that I gave him Sigurd. Reason I say he's not dead if I do this... I can then put Jean to chain guard, which will draw the attention of a very feisty mage, probably. Liberation. Okay, not in range to actually heal. So what I'm going to do is we're going to engage. I'm gonna move to like... Well, okay, actually... So Wind, though super effective, still has to deal with like a Pegasus Knight's resistance, which is always crazy high. So it is... Wind magic is never the best magic. Well, it's the best magic, but it's not the best option to use on a Pegasus. Always bows. Bows are always superior. But that said, if I sacrifice and then heal, she'll probably eat dirt, so... Probably best if I do it this way. Hey, Chloe got a ton of EXP. If only you could punch. Okay. Ah, shit. Okay. That's the action economy I have to deal with here. Wow. Was not expecting that. You really hate Amber. God damn it. Oh boy. I would rather not do this, but I need to use all the tools I have at my disposal. Actually, couldn't I run in, use the ballista, and run back out? I totally can. Fire. Does not increase your avoidance because you don't have the same weapon penalty. You can use a steel bow just fine. Oh, that's not a one-shot because you're wielding the fuck. Use the steel bow. You don't. Where's the ballista? Different weapon. That was a bold decision of mine. Very bold, in fact. Staff, heal. I think Jean's gonna take a punch no matter what. The question is how borked Alchrist. He's not as borked as I think he is, all told. So we're gonna do something weird. Sit here. Now I'm a vulnerary.
I've got to hang on.
You okay? That is why we have vulneraries. Oh, you are equipped with Shine. Do not get into combat, please. Huh. That was a decision. Oh, it's because they saw the kill. Lucky me, I suppose.
Leave now, or my duty demands you be...
God, Zelkov, fuck off. So thank God you missed. Wow. You guys really thought that one would work, huh? Ah, Kagetsu. Okay, Zelkov is arguably a bigger threat. Arguably. Gun can last a little bit, but I gotta clean up. That said, you actually have a crit rate. The Wodao actually has critical hit, and it doesn't tell me the crit here. Unit initiates combat, inflicts a void -10 on foe during combat. Why do you have like one of the best unique passives in the game? Same to you, actually, because that means you're like never hit. God, you're both so good. You would make a wonderful archer, actually. Okay, how do I get myself out of this sticky wicket? Wait, Kagetsu? Don't you belong in Hoshido? Yeah, but he's here. Oh my God, I just made that connection. Isn't there... Hold on. No, there is a character in Fire Emblem Fates that I think looks almost exactly like this. Like, wait, hold on. You might joke, but... Mana is the concern now. Mana is the very concerned. It's a generic style, if I recall correctly. That's why I made the comment. Fair enough. Still, he does look like he's ripped straight from Fates. Which, I mean, that just lends credence to the fact that this game steals from literally everyone and everything. You have a mastery book. Also, Etienne is in some fucking danger. Okay, weird play. Weird play here, but what if I went around? What if I just said fuck it?
I'm getting hungry.
Oh, right. You now have, like, incredible range. Oh, that would heal yourself. Yeah, absolutely do that. Oh, girl. What the hell is that level up? Ew, that is some sincere garbage. Hold. She's at risk of being punched. I can't unequip it. Oh, no. We in trouble. Zelkov, whatever you do, please do not attack Chloe. I might have to roll with it. Also, I could try to fudge with the numbers here with a different level up. I'm fucking worried about Alchrist Dog. Although, that said, he can absolutely murk one of these fools. Hold on. Can one of them actually, like, run up there and win? No. Thank God. That is a concern. Got the secret book. Bad we don't use lances. And a fucking reposition off that. That is just too good. All right. Right. You have a possibility to crit. Or oh my, really? And Lodestar Rush wouldn't kill you. Shit. Okay. I'm actually worried about this because Mana is at a serious potential of dying if I don't play this right. John's gonna get hit twice no matter what I do. Pop another vulnerary kid. God, these bastards can move. Here, we'll do this. To help stop you getting pwned. Am worried Zelkov will want a piece out of somebody else. Heal for that pitiful amount of HP. Okay, I shouldn't be surprised. Oh, all right.
My name is Kagetsu. Pleased to meet you. If only it were under friendlier circumstances.
Kagetsu, please don't kill Sean. Kagetsu, please don't kill Sean. Oh! I'm abandoning position. John, run!
Whatever you say.
That's the issue. He's so much faster. And, right, he can just counterattack. Not great. I think I can get rid of Kagetsu so he's not as big of a threat. Because he is a ginormous threat at the moment. Zelkov is going to be a threat, no matter what I do. Seriously, not quite. It's terrifying. Just, if foe initiates combat, inflicts hit -10. You're harder to hit. That is terrifying, dude. One of the best passives in the game. All right, so basically, I need you to engage. And then we have to take him out. It'd be easy. Just don't die. Please don't die. I mean, I can canter, so he'll be okay ultimately, I think. That helps protect Jean. And that'll do her.
I am defeated.
Well, there's a pretty decent level up. No strength, though, which is really bad. But, I mean, hey, more defense, resistance, and a little bit of luck. We'll take it. Okay, I think that pretty much leaves everybody able to do what they can. I'm gonna have you heal Amber, or bastard. Valkus where he's at. I don't think we're at risk of losing. Yeah, she can't sneak by. We'll be able to run down and go engage Ivy here momentarily. You really do not like Amber. Nope. You're okay, but now she's poisoned. Takes care of you. Yeah, they are just solely trying to sneak in.
Such tenacity. All right, I'll step in. With this ring, nothing and...
You say that. Take care of them. They are going to be a genuine problem if I leave them alone. Did Diamant re-equip his sword? I mean, thankfully he never got attacked, but like... Oh, it's because he traded. God, fuck you. Hey, technically, you could just leave 5 units back here and provided they're strong enough, you could just win at your own pace because the enemy can't remove you. How do you think I won the one map at, like, Garrick Mach? I literally just planted a bunch of units on those spaces and said, "Here, come and get me, bitch!" And then Byleth proceeded to murder everyone. Is it the best strategy? Not quite. Did it work? Hell yeah. Oh yeah, no.
How
Go. Good stuff. Don't think I've got too terribly much to worry about. Don't use Mend. Please don't use Mend. Mend is so good.
I'll do my best.
Here, everybody gets heals. And since they're just going to be around and be annoying, may as well. Oh, right, because Leaf is in darkness mode. Like, he's perma-engaged, basically. Leaf, by the way, is our ticket to being able to actually get other people to be archers. He is the first, and for a little bit anyway, the only character that we can rely on to do that. Get out of here. Jesus Christ, Alchrist. That's a good level. That is a very... Holy shit, that's a good level. He got build, bro. Alchrist got buff. And momentum gained, which would make any mounted archer terrifying. God, we're not out of the fucking woods we got. Come on, you go down here. Not worried about you getting murked, honestly. From a bunch of mages, please. I need you to run back to cover. The fact that they let turtling work on this map, like, I know it's a defend mission, but they probably should have made it so you're like, I should maybe prioritize a little bit. But no. Also, I think Ivy's gonna hand me the win on a silver platter. Like, it's gonna be bad. Really? Like, you attacked Jean and expected it to work. Dude. I made the right decision putting Jean there. And I think Ivy handed me the win. Like, I just need my archers to line up and murk her. The issue is that she will switch her weapons to better suit the weapon triangle. So I think she will switch to the lance if I attack her with anything that's not necessarily better than what she's equipped with. Okay, that's what you can do. Jesus Christ, Alchrist. Yeah, because she can respond with fire, so she'll equip fire, which I ultimately don't want her to do. She'll equip the lance if I attack her with a sword, which is also bad. Because again, she tries to match the weapon triangle. The only problem for Ivy is that, well, she isn't meant to wield these. Actually, that would work in my favor, because that would mean I'd be able to get multiple attacks in. So you have a speed of... Oh, still wouldn't work. Yeah, she'll switch to... Damn, she'll switch to fire otherwise. Like, the longbow is the closest thing I can get to her. Like... somewhat biting the dust. Still has a 14% chance of hitting.
What a pleasure it is to see you up close, Divine One.
And the creepiness begins!
That ring should be in Lethos.
If I say no, will you come nearer?
And it begins! Do you see why I was literally at first like, bad touch, no! Yeah, she switched to the killer axe anyway. I really just need to take her down.
This emblem's strength.
She's like, ooh, Divine One, will you get closer? It's like, you should return that ring. And if I don't, will you come nearer? Salivates uncontrollably, and it's like, ew, girl, what the fuck?
Still good.
Just gave me all the wrong vibes. And she joined your team, and it turns out she's a fucking religious fanatic. And you're like, girl! I think Alchrist is gonna be MVP for this one, because he's gonna win it all!
No. The ring.
Does not look like I missed any other bits of equipment. So now we have Leaf. Good stuff. Yep. The answer to our prayers! The man who will teach us how to wield bows! And he's named after a thing on a plant. Leaf.
I am Leaf. Thank you for letting me swing a sword with these arms again.
Yeah, see? His name is Leaf. Also, 30 grand. We have too much gold. I don't know what to do with all of it. All we're buying is bows. And every now and again, some candy for Jean, because he does such a good job. He's a good boy. Hi, Amber. Alpacas. Yeah, alpacas, buddy. If you think I'm kidding about the alpacas thing, no, that's like genuinely one of his character traits. It's not the best writing, but it is definitely writing. Also, epic foreshadowing. Fucking Diamon's father, the king of Brodia, is over here all like, son, one day you will rule these lands. And then just anybody who grew up in America watching The Lion King goes, oh my god, I think I just had a bit of PTSD. What the fuck?
Of course.
Because you all know where that line gets you. You all know where that line gets you.
We'll return soon. I leave Brodia Castle in the Royal Guard's capable hands.
Yes, Your Majesty.
You can count on us. Done a fine job protecting it all these years, haven't we?
Zephyr is a recruitable character later. She's named, that's how you know that she'll be recruitable. It's real bad. And like, Savior's not even that good. She comes too late. Like, I wish she was better. She has a Brave Axe, though. That's pretty fucking sweet. Bond conversations are available. Bond! Talk to Micaiah.
Wow, Micaiah. You're looking radiant as ever. All you need now is a sweet little bird.
What the fuck, Chloe? Did you play Radiant Dawn?
Oh, thank you. You're looking like something out of a storybook yourself.
Literally. They literally went for a fucking joke. The hell? A pun, no less. And just commenting on Micaiah's character. What'd you bring me? Look at these good doggos. Bringing me iron, steel, and silver. I just have all the dogs. You know, for a cat girl, Mana sure has a lot of dogs.
Right.
Which, you know, considering certain entendre, that is definitely a comment. That is a comment on things. Yay, we get to talk to Chloe. And it's basically these support conversations that make me go, oh, Chloe's cute. Ah, okay, maybe not.
You're so adorable when you sleep, Divine One. Oh, good morning. Did I wake you?
Yes, you creep.
Were you watching me sleep again?
Also, note. Again? When did she... Oh.
Yes. Sorry about that.
Why?
Oh, you should just leave me be if I nod off while I'm sitting outside. It's unnerving to wake up on your own and find someone staring at you.
To say the least.
Oh, I never meant to do that, Divine One. But you slept for 1,000 years, just like a character from a fairy tale.
That's a trait, ladies and gentlemen. That and eating weird food.
Your sleeping form is so heavenly that I can't help staring at it.
I get that. But I still must have been a ridiculous sight, sleeping here of all places.
Oh no, not at all. But I have a compromise in mind. Hear me out. If I'm always there when you wake up, maybe you'll get used to it and it won't be so startling.
No! No, that does not make this better!
All we'd have to do is set up an extra bed for me in your chamber.
Also buy me dinner. I feel like I saw the support conversation on stream before, and I basically had the exact same words. First, buy me dinner.
Nope, not doing that.
Oh dear, shot down.
Oh dear, shut down. It's like, Chloe, are you hitting on me? She might be. She might be. Ramen, Chloe.
This mission is taking so much longer than I thought.
We're here for female alias voice work. I've heard the majority of your other voice work game. Horse poop. Oh, spirit gem. Thank you, horsies. Silly mana. Horsey is a Pokemon, not a horse. Ooh, it's red. Adept Novice got a silver bow, which, that's pretty good. Also, hang on. I need to throw... And you. I mean, as an emergency, I can use those as items, so I may as well keep them. And you. There we go. Ah, it kills me, but we're not using them. May as well chuck them. Roll the dice, see if we get anything better. So now that we have Leaf, there, like any character, I'm all like, ah, yes, this one, I want them to do something with bows. Now is basically like my only fucking time to do it. Because anybody else, or anytime else, like, I'm not gonna have Leaf, and that's going to be really problematic. Actually, how many rings do I have currently? Ah! Yeah, these are all the emblem rings I'm gonna have until Chapter 11, and then I'm going to lose them all and get fucking Lucina and Lynn. Both of whom can actually teach you how to use bows. But I lose Micaiah as a result. I also think Silica can teach you how to use staves. But I lose Micaiah as a result. And I don't get someone to teach you staves until... I fucking forget when. But I think it's not until Byleth, because the rest of the rings you have to, like, recover. Like, it's so goddamn bad. So goddamn bad. Oh, right. And if I want them to learn anything, I have to equip them with an actual weapon. So, all right. Time to do on-stream research. Fire Emblem. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I do engage for that. Nope. I had, what was it? It's a thing. It was a specific page I was looking at. Is it? Can I look? Fire Emblem. God, there's like a fucking search system. That'll probably lead me to it. Serenus Forest, there we go. Right, no duh, it's named after the fucking forest in the Telenus games. God damn, okay. Alright, engage. We need to look at characters. We are specifically looking at Amber's growth rate. Amber. I tell you what. Oh, Jesus. I'll tell you what. I have seen worse. Actually. Ooh, I might actually be able to use Amber. Don't get me wrong. The dude has shit for resistance growth. We don't care about that. We also don't care about his magic growth. Because if we make that dude into an archer, he has a 45% base strength growth. 5% more than Etier. I could actually use Amber. And it's hilarious because Diamant has a lower strength growth. I think Diamant has... as... Let me see. What is Diamant's class? Diamant's class is a Lord. It's the same as Alchrist, but I think they're treated the same, are they? No. No, because I have to look here and see that, because his level up is Successor, so he gets 20% more strength growth while he is a Lord. Whereas Archer... So basically, as a result, Diamant has a coin flip for strength growth. Because he has 30% base and now plus 20 for being a Lord. Alchrist, meanwhile, has like plus 10. We're gonna look at Archer. He would only lose 5%. And Amber would get 5%. Okay, that's fucking terrifying. Bond fragments do we have? Quite a few. How long would it take to learn bows from Leaf? 300. 200. $200 bond fragments per person. I know Leaf can teach you other stuff. Look at the bond effects. Right, Leaf's other fucking thing is he gives you build if you get the 500 with him, which might actually be very helpful for some archers. Oh my god. Oh my god. And I lose him after chapter 11. He also gives you staff proficiency. Leaf is just the key if you want to reclass. Zelka, do you actually teach staff proficiency? No. That's a shame. Yeah, I know Micaiah does. Roy does not, but Roy gives you plus strength. Roy also gives you advance, which is... Yeah, no, it's not that useful for our purposes here. Also gives you hold out. Which could be useful. But we don't get the really good version, which is hold out like plus, where it's like, oh yeah, if you have like 10% of your HP, bare minimum, you survive with at least 1 HP. And it's like really good. He does give us strength plus. Unfortunately, it is absurdly expensive to get the strength plus. Wish we could make better use of like Leaf stuff. I think that Amber should be a bow knight. Just because Amber is riding a horse. And that's it. But because Amber joined basically at the right time, I can probably use Amber. So let's get this out of the way. Boucheron is a no. Like at this point, it'd take too long to grind at Boucheron. I love you, buddy. I would fucking marry you in a heartbeat. Sadly, I can't use you. Alfred is also a no. Too late for him. Clan, I'm sorry, kid. You'd probably make a great archer, but literally one of the first units we got, and we can't use him because now he's starting at level 1. It would be a hell of an uphill battle just to get you to the point where I could use you. So those three are absolute no's. Celine is a maybe, but probably not. I say that because Celine has like shockingly good strength growth and could be an archer, but also has really good magic growth and could be a cleric instead. Really fucking good. I would like to use Yunaka. She may end up as a probably not. I want to use Yunaka because of her passive, where if she gets an avoid boost, her crit goes up. It's actually really powerful. Anna, I'm indifferent about. She has a hella high magic growth, which would make her a really good cleric. But that's all she's got going for her. Character. Oh, also, Vander, fuck no. Louis actually has a really good strength growth, I've spotted. The issue is that as it stands, I think it'd be too much of an uphill battle, honestly, for him. Like, I wouldn't mind it, but there is no way I could really make effective use for him. And like, it's mostly gonna come down to his speed. The dude is going to constantly get doubled, and he has like no resistance. Poor bastard, if he sees a mage, is just gonna melt. Which archers melt anyway, but they shouldn't melt against something that they can fire back against. So I don't think I can make use of Louis. So Lapis and Citrine, both of them I'm going to use because they already have good base stats at this point. I would be a fool not to. Celine is still on the table, actually. Her base stats are 62. Because we're looking at this point like anybody above 60. And Yunaka, I want to use because she just had, she'd make great use. Amber, definitely on the table. As I've just discovered, dude has really good growths and strength. He could become my strongest hitting archer. Diamant is on the table. Which is funny, but I mean, look at those base stats. The dude would literally murder somebody with a bow. Alchrist, obviously on the table. He starts wielding a bow. Why would I not use him? Chloe, on the table because I realized that I can make use of Micaiah to let her wield the staff for forever and a day, which means I can now upgrade her to a Griffin Knight, which also means I now have a flying healer. It is a bit of a huge win here. Jean, because he's a cleric. Etienne, because she's an archer. Fram, because she's a cleric. And me, because if I don't, this game will be a hell of a lot harder. So, definitely one of the first characters I am going to give bow proficiency to is Mana, though.
I'll be your opponent.
I am Leaf, the Prince of Leonster. This is bad.
And we win. Not that these fights matter.
Stronger.
Somehow, I won.
You're already spending the money. The game is not going to say, no, you did not level up. So you don't care about Vantage. We do care about bow proficiency. So now, the moment we get secondary seals, Mana can become an archer. Etienne is fine. Chloe is good because she already has the proficiency that I need her to have. Alchrist is fine. Diamant. Need you to train with Leaf. Get you that bow proficiency, boy.
I won't go easy on you, just because we're allies.
I am Leaf of Leonster. I will be your partner. I feel as if I have known you for ages.
Bye!
I can learn much from your strength.
That doesn't matter. All it matters for is fucking achievements. And Amber. Because you have good build at the moment, and also because your strength stat, or strength growth, is crazy.
A royal soldier of Rhodia.
I am Leaf. I intend to win this contest. I feel as if I have known you for
And he
ages.
loses.
I'm crushed.
Man, he actually put up a good fight, too. Well done, Amber. Well done. I mean, Amber's built like a fucking archer anyway. So yeah, if I wanted to use Louis, he's got good build, but he just otherwise has very underwhelming speed and luck. Means he gets crit often, means that he's going to get doubled often, means he's just a liability. So Citrine, gonna make sure she can wield a staff, and I don't really have a desire to make her a sage. They don't have anything special, fortunately. Lappies, we're going to make sure that she too can also become an archer before we eventually lose Leaf. Meanwhile, Amber. Gimme. You do get a vulnerary though. Have fun with your complimentary drinks. Alchrist, I need you to put that away. The only other thing that I can maybe think about worrying on is going to be yours. Again, you get a drink. I also need to give you a pair of knives. I'm still tempted. I'm gonna be real, cause I'm gonna keep the possibility open. Cause Celine is my flex, basically. Because how many folks am I gonna have as archers at the moment? We're gonna have me, Etier, and Alchrist. That's 3. Selecting Diamant, that's 4. Amber's 5. And Lappies would make 6. Okay, yeah, no, Celine, well, Yunaka would then make 7. We can take 12 characters with us on the final map. I don't think Celine brings enough to the table. Except as a healer. Because we have 1, 2, 3. Gonna be 4. And Anna definitely does not bring enough to the table, actually. She's got good magic growth stat, but that's all she's bringing. Cutting Anna. Celine. Okay, and then we'll get Fogado as a possible replacement for somebody, because Fogado can slot in real nicely. He comes with Chef Dude, whose name I'm not remembering, and Party Animal, whose name I'm not remembering at the moment. Oh, there's also Marin. Which, honestly, Marin might come too late, because we'd have to reclass her and see if it actually would work out okay. So I guess Marin could be a replacement. God, I want to use Rosado too, but Rosado comes in too late. It really is, because once we figure out who our team is going to be, anybody else we get are possible replacements if somebody's stats just got real fucked, basically. So, Celine, I've decided, is going to be a healer. It shouldn't take too long. Chloe is basically ready. The second one of these fuckers hits level 20, I am upgrading their class. No ifs, ands, or buts. I am going to give Etier Leaf, because that girl needs some fucking build. I have to go into the Emblem Rings menu.
Leaf, I am ready.
Yeah, that girl needs some fucking build. Because otherwise she is going to just be cannon fodder. You're gonna sit pretty with Ira S. Alright. We kind of have an idea of what we're looking at here. Since Celine's not going to wield bows, but she can if ultimately I decide that she should. I'm going to give you a short knife. I'm going to give you iron sword. That way I can train you guys. Citrine, I'm not worried about you, and I'm not worried about Celine. You guys will get your chance. Trust me. Oh, trust me. Emblem. Hiya, papaya. Learn how to wield bows, please.
I'll put on a show for you.
I am Leaf, the Prince of Leonster.
Yunaka can draw at best.
You got me.
I wonder how many people in Final Fantasy XIV are cosplaying as Yunaka. Because actually, looking at her outfit, that is not something that's very difficult to replicate in Final Fantasy XIV. And Lappies, because I would be a damned fool if I did not actually have you do the thing.
I'm Lapis, a royal soldier of Brodia.
I am Leaf. I intend to win this contest.
You might win. You will win.
I must become stronger.
Thanks for the sparring match.
Also, the skirt might seem really impractical, but in truth, if that's like a really thick hide, that's not bad armor, actually. Like, as Edna Mode would say in The Incredibles, no capes. Like, what are you doing with a cape, girl? That is just begging for, if you do any sort of rotation, for your enemy to grab that shit, yank it, and then cut you in the neck. That's such a stupid idea. Everything else, not. That could be worse. Put a fucking helmet on, though. I think we're good. Everybody that I care about has Leaf level 3. So we can learn how to wield bows. Etier is wielding Leaf, so that way she can actually get fucking build. Because I'm going to try to get her to level up Leaf as much as she can without me spending more bond fragments. Because we're going to try to reserve our bond fragments for anything else we can get. Primarily aiming for inheritance abilities. So from here... Zamber and Diamant are already level 11. Meaning when we get the ability to secondary seal them, they already can. Citrine and Lappies are already level 10, so Lappies can pivot, and Citrine can also pivot, because I will make her into a martial monk. I was like, it is a monk, but it's something specific. And then Yunaka needs training, period. Because Yunaka can't pivot until she's level 10. So I'm going to dump the standard training into her and get really fucking mad when she loses, and I get less EXP as a result. Because fuck this game,
busting in once
and she
again.
lost. Like, I can tell based on her opponent if she wins or loses. That's not bad. Okay, they can talk. Zetier knows what's up with her.
I've been observing the way you fight.
And she loses again because she can't deal damage. And only 9. This game makes decisions, man.
It's that mysterious wanderer, Yunaka!
Like, if you're going to do this...
holding back.
Oh, she loses. I'm even wielding a slim sword. The worst sword I could wield. Granted, she's also wielding a slim knife, or a short knife, so... Worst knife she could wield. At least she got 20 out of it. God, I fucking hate that. If you're gonna make me waste my fucking time, why don't you make it so I waste my fucking money instead? Make it so this is an unoptimal decision. Make it so if the player doesn't really want to grind their fucking characters, that they can spend gold. You ever think about that, intelligence systems? That thing that Dynasty fucking Warriors does? Did you ever think about that? No. No, of course you haven't. Because that'd make your games too fucking easy now, wouldn't it? It's a goddamn training ground. Masquerading as an actual, like, fight arena. Because old mechanics and shit, I guess. Sorry, I will never not be pissed at this. This is so dumb. And I hate pretty much everything about it. Alright. I need you to yield your weapons. Yield your sword. I'm kind of hoping I can buy a secondary seal. Now, of course, I might also be saying that shit because it's like, I'm sitting on like 50,000 gold. Let me spend my fucking money because I don't have anything to fucking spend it on. But no, that would make this game too easy now, wouldn't it? But of course it would. Why wouldn't it? Hello, Amber.
Oh!
Alpacas! Yeah, alpacas. We could inherit in there. Or inherit, rather. I always say inherent, but that's the wrong word. Period. It's inherit. You inherit the earth. But I've always said inherent. It's kind of a bad fuck up on my part. Again, it's like saying mischievous. It's mischievous. No matter what, I will do.
I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you.
It's only 3 of them, but I'll fucking take it. It's pivot time, and you know what the fucking worst part is? Oh no, we used 14 characters in the final map. The fuck am I thinking?
Do come again.
I gotta make a tough choice. Alright, let me take a look at Yunaka. To change place. Oh! That is shockingly lower than I was expecting. So yeah, we can just secondary seal whenever, huh? Now I feel like a fucking prick. Also, what? You can also wield swords? Since when? Okay, does fucking everybody just have like a goddamn alternate? Sure as hell do. Xana could wield bows. Right, I could make you a hero if I was really thinking about it. I mean, if I could, I'd make you a warrior. Because if you were a warrior, you could then get well, okay, that's not very good now, is it? It's the backup that I would like. That's actually surprising. Yes, I can make you a sage, but also that's a horrible idea. Why would you do that? Fuck. Right. I can't make you a martial monk, because I can't teach you how to wield fists. Leaf, when do you teach people how to wield fists? Do you teach people to punch people? That is a weird question. Allow me to rephrase. Do you teach people in the way of martial arts? What do you mean, no? God damn it. And I know Celica doesn't, and Marsh sure as shit don't. I'm not gonna be able to learn how to, like, actually pivot these fuckers into anything that wields a staff until way fucking later. Celine, please tell me for the love of God. Does your upgrade class wield staves? Please tell me it does. Thank God. And mainly, that's not a good ability. Ah, great. Okay. Wonderful. Excellent, even. Just fuck me running, dude. Okay, so no matter what, we'll always be fielding mana, though that said, I would sooner be an archer. Because at this point, with the secondary seals that I have, I'm not necessary at the moment. But also, this makes me reconsider the run somewhat, because, like, if you can just, when you get secondary seals at chapter 8, and it doesn't matter what level you are, because I can reclass Clan, and he's level 1. Because in Awakening, you had to be at least level 10 in order to be reclassed. Then that changes things, doesn't it? I mean, I'm gonna keep doing the run as is, because I still think that, like, you are fucking nutso gonzo if you don't use Alir up to this point. But anymore, I don't think I should use Alir unless she's an archer. Or mana, rather. So that puts a hard question on my head, don't it? I mean, because of this is the crit plus 15. Yunaka is absurdly good. I feel like the sooner I can help get her off the ground, the better. She should be priority number 1 to become an archer. So I am going to pop one of my secondary seals. I'm going to make her an archer. That look kind of works. It is a touch garish, however. Though, now that I'm looking at it, that may very well just be my monitor. Because, yeah, those are supposed to be red. Because of everything going on the screen right now, it is very much pink. To adjust my monitor, or television, rather. I can't make it similar to what's going on there. But now she is an archer, so I can actually properly use her. Don't want to accidentally use anything else. What? Why can you wield axes? That's terrifying. Oh, right, because you're from Brodia. So, Yunaka is now an archer. Great. Excellent, even. The covert, still good. I also want Lapis to be an archer. Again, because, like, Lapis from my, personal casual run kind of ran away with some stats. Like, okay, she's not great. Oh my, no wonder she ran away as a fucking, like, aerial unit. She has a speed growth of 55%. She's meant to be a sword master. Huh. So ultimately, she gets a slightly less than coin flip chance of gaining strength as an archer. But in exchange, she is suddenly, like, rocking a hell of a lot of speed. I also... Oh my god. Sorry, I am staring at the build growth chance, and it makes me angry. It makes me angry because the only characters that I see that go over 10% are Boucheron, who has a 20%, and he's the highest chance to gain build as a result. Remind me again, what the fuck is the point of the builds to... Anyway. I think Lappies gets priority then. Because otherwise she's just going to sit there and not get, like, any use. And I would rather that she actually get some use. Plus, this is a stat decrease of 3. We can fucking work with that. Oh, she makes that look work. Oh no! Why would you throw it over someone like me? Get it? Because she's the poor lady. Haha. Sorry, I bumped the mic. I'm gonna see, and this might show up, so I apologize. Nope, just on my monitor. Cool. Hang on. Mirroring picture. So picture mode is game, which is supposed to be fine, but then it's doing shenanigans. Custom. I know it's weird, but this is like the opportunity I can get. Backlight. I am never a fan of that. Contrast. So off, because that just screws with shit. I don't know if that's doing anything. Already it looks a lot better after I turned off the dynamic shit. It's closer to what's supposed to. Dynamic noise reduction. I suppose I'll leave it alone. Edge enhancer. Well, it looks better. But that said, everything in the box is still not quite the right... I'll fuck with it later. Unless... Hold on. It also kind of that... Kinda. I think we're close enough at this point. It's shit that I gotta fuck with, basically. I think it's probably the contrast, maybe. Things look close enough. Oh, all right. So now we have another archer, and she makes that look good. Yunaka just looks silly. I know, that look rocks. But that's a very Mana look, so, you know. Wish I could reclass you, don't care. So do I pick Diamant or Amber? Or do I go sideways and pick Mana? Mana's gonna have such a rough time getting these levels back. But I might pick Mana. Issue is we won't get like many secondary seals for the moment. So it's gonna be very much a matter of Screw it, so I feel more comfortable about the run. Sword fighter, lance fighter, axe fighter, archer, sword armor, lance armor, axe armor. I actually think that'd be really interesting. Making Alir an axe fighter, or not an axe fighter, but like an armor unit. God, look at that dex growth. To the point that, like, we aren't really losing anything, like, rating-wise. We're losing 3 HP. Not a big deal. Yeah, come on, Archer. How crazy is this gonna look? Wow, huh. That looks pretty good. That's a good look. All right, so we gained 2 archers now as a result of doing that. So we're in better straits. That said, have to get rid of the swords. What kind of bows am I sitting on? Just the spare iron bow. Etier is also still wielding the iron bow. Alchrist, I know, can wield the steel bow just fine. And it's honestly at that point that, like, I'm not worried about the dodge so much. So, store that iron bow. Can you wield the silver bow okay? You lose 2 speed wielding the silver bow, which, honestly, right now, might be okay. It would mean that you're our strongest attacker. The big thing, though, is I don't want it to where... actually... no, fuck it. Okay, Etier is treated as having a build of 7. It actually has a build of 4. Probably can't wield that steel bow well. I have a build of 5. If I wanted to, could I wield the steel bow? For a -2 speed, which for similar-ish reasons is bad. But if we're ever going to get into melee, I could always just wield a, mini bow. So we'll deal with it. I shall wield the steel bow. Lapis. I could have wielded the steel bow okay as well. Lapis, get your iron bow. Whip. And Yunaka, you also get your iron bow. And equip. Oof. Speed of 9. We're gonna have to change that. Speed drop. Motherfuck. Right. Right, the iron bow requires a build of 4 or 5 to wield without a speed drop, so she's getting -1 speed. Gods grant me strength. For the moment, I'm also going to remove Amber's ring. Move. Yunaka. We'll wield this for now. Let's get that strength +1. Lapis is mostly fine. Good rings I could give you. I think just Ethlyn. Make up for that speed decrease. Well, okay, all told. Because you need more build. Fine, you don't need build. You don't need build. You ultimately don't need build. Strength is a concern. I think Yunaka could use that. Because at the moment, I think of the characters that will be using strength, she has the lowest. So you will actually get Roy.
Roy!
I'm with you!
And I am suddenly reminded that Roy is voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. That's Sasuke, everybody. Pretty sure, anyway. I guess that means you get Aira. Which is fine. So of the units that we're bringing to the next map, we're bringing Eat. It's kind of an upgrade, and now Mana's wielding the bow. Which, can't argue with that. I suppose you could. You're a dick about it.
Well, hey there.
Selling anything new, but we do need a repertoire of mini bows, please.
Here you go.
Not very good. I also have another longbow, which I'm going to give to Alchrist. Because Alchrist has the build to wield it. But not only that, but he can also make the most effective use of it. Happy
Here you go.
A mini bow. Naka get you a mini bow. And yeah, like I said, she could wield a steel bow. I will buy that for my reserves all the same.
Here you go.
I think we're good. Steel bow, mini bow. Longbow, iron bow, mini bow, because for the life of you, if I give you a steel bow, you will die. Silver bow, because you can actually wield it. Mini bow, longbow. Iron bow, mini bow. Iron bow, mini bow. Okay, we're good.
Take care.
Maybe see if I can do some shenanigans involving the
Welcome.
seals. Are you selling anything else, mind you? Selling mends and restores.
I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank
and
you.
a rewarp. Teleports the user up to 5 spaces away.
I thank you.
Okay.
I thank you. I thank you. I thank you.
Those are an infinite stock. And we could buy 2 more torches.
I thank
as
you.
well.
I thank you. Do come again.
Okay. What are we looking at as far as, like, stuff I could do to these weapons? There's the refine mechanic, which is just, like, general upgrading can be very useful. In fact, because the mini bow is the only melee bow you can get, I would personally say it's probably a good idea to upgrade it to be, like, +5. I don't... Isn't that just the iron bow? Strength is 6, weight of 5, hit of 90. Yeah, that's just an iron bow. I don't know why you do that. Oh, does it also say range 2? It also has range 2. That's an iron bow. I don't know why you do that, because the mini bow is its own distinct weapon. I guess the iron bow is technically better, but also who cares? Brave bow comes after the silver bow. Can I upgrade this far? Not quite. Not quite. What the hell does it... hell is that? And apparently I can just upgrade it into a longbow. Because that's what that is. That's just the longbow. I think. Got this randomly, and I think that has to be the brave bow. Which is +1 weight for -10 accuracy and minus a hell of a lot of hit. Don't know if that one's worth it. Perfect. Steel bow. could go so far as to reduce its weight. I can also upgrade it to a silver bow. That is definitely a longbow. So here's the other one. Weird. Okay. If I wanted to, it would cost 150 iron. 2 of those, unless I do exchange. What all do I want? Iron. So I could get 360 there. Plus 216. That would upgrade, like, the rest of them, I think. Yeah, no, that would upgrade the rest of those to +5. But, like, mini bows are used so infrequently. I think we'll sit on it for a little while longer. The big thing is engraving. So again, we won't have access to these for a while, so it might be in our best interest to see what all we can do. Roy is such a terrible idea. +8 weight, +2 strength, -30 avoid. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Genealogy is okay. Holy is probably one of the best ones you can do. Because it's +1 strength for -1 weight and +20 avoidance. Echoes isn't terrible because it gives you a shitload of dodge. Also, beginnings is really fucking good. Insanely so, actually, because that's +1 strength, +5, or +10 hit, +5 avoid, +10 crit, +5 dodge, which... I forget what the difference is, but I think avoid is when you're being attacked. What is the difference? I don't know what the difference between dodge and avoid is. Oh! Right! Dodge prevents you from getting crits. Like, dodge increases your critical avoidance, basically. So if you have, like, 50 dodge, that means that your opponent has a, you know, negative 50% chance of actually critting you. Meaning, in most instances, they can't. Avoidance is obviously superior then. But if you can get both, like you can with Marth, you're in good shape. So, that said, like, you know, if the opponent has a 1% chance to hit you and they can crit, they can crit hit you, meaning that that will always hit, meaning that that may very well kill you. Meaning, don't just rely on avoidance. Really don't like how avoid and dodge are separate stats. That feels redundant. How did horse poop get all the way over here? Seems really weird. There's one item out on the lookout. Muck with this a bit. Pretty pebble. Blue beans. We will feed Sami some milk. No, I guess it's Pilk, huh? Because we are the Pepsi girl. Sorry, I just gave that image in your mind. Liked it, got 100 bond fragments. We shall also pet. Doing this literally to grind bond fragments. That's all I'm doing this for. More character I can talk to, even though I don't need to. Just gives me a slight dopamine rush when I talk to everybody. Hello, Leaf. Okay, I think we're good to go. Because the only other optimization I can do at this point is going to be upgrading my weapons. And I still would say it's too early to do that. We should wait a little while longer. But no matter what, before Chapter 11 hits, I should, like, get everything I want off these characters. Because once we go past that threshold, I lose them all. So I can't get anything off of them. Fort on the border, fort on the border. Here we will get Jade, which I don't think is gonna be a great character, though she does have plus resist. So something to consider, I suppose. Let's try it.
Diamant, where's the king?
Skip. Skip. Oh yeah, by the way, the big bad over there, he's using Lyn. Skip. Oh no, the thing that was foreshadowed happened. Who would have guessed it?
The storm keeps getting harsher.
Yeah, you look good. I forget. Is the gimmick of this map that just, like, when the blizzard is going, you have, like, less mobility? That might be it. Get out of here. You are coming with me. Alright. So we actually have enough units to attack worth a damn, and arguably we have enough units to heal worth a damn. Can't swap. You should lead. You should lead. You should lead, and you should lead. Feels really weird that this is my unit setup. 5 archers and 3 healers ultimately. At least it's gonna be impossible to lose Yunaka in this snowstorm. Yunaka! Where are you? Oh wait, hang on, I see some obnoxious pink. There you are. Don't move, I'm coming over. Like she's wearing hazard clothing. Or reflective clothing, rather. Yeah, if we can go down here, here's Jade. As you can tell, Jade is, like, really not good. Because, for whatever reason, like, she's wielding a steel axe, which reduces her speed by 4. She is an axe knight, and she does not get, like, the appropriate amount of build to compensate. The other issue is that though she has 18 defense, her defense stat growth is garbage. Pretty sure she's meant to be like, I don't know, anything other than an armor knight. Which is sad, because she actually makes that work okay. Ivy is given another ring. This map, she's given Byleth. It's terrifying in and of itself. Alright, we'll go until about the 2-hour mark for this map. I'll save here. We will fight.
The snow's really swirling now. I wonder if I'll be able to find Prince Diamant. Couldn't be a worse time for meditating. Here goes.
I forget if she needs to talk to Diamant, but Fire Emblem games of new are way more lenient about what characters you have to bring, which I think is, you know, cheaping out. Good, you can actually be an anti-mage.
Whatever you need.
because Roy is equipped, but that's only +1 resistance. We could still go here. And equip the mini bow. Wait. I don't think that'll kill you or you, but it gives you a better chance of survival.
Yes.
Anytime.
Whatever you say.
Oh, I didn't have your support conversation. Oops. I'll keep you together, though. Like Lappy's well enough. Then...
I'll do my best.
One healer here.
Your steward's ready.
One healer here, and then you can just kind of exist, Chloe.
I fear this will not end well.
Princess Ivy, did the king...
No. You, this time, with no... If you want to leave.
What will you...
I have... Even if I know... You too.
So much for meditation. Now.
They can! And the issue is Jade has fucking elixirs, I think. Yep, pretty good. I honestly wish that sometimes the NPC just sat there and took it, because it would result to a lot fewer problems. We can live so long as we, you know, kill everything that let that axe fighter get off extra attacks due to backup. Speed, strength, no build, because fuck me, I guess. Scratch one flyer. That's what we're talking about. We have 3 archers over here. We're fine over there. Really? Don't quite have the attack, huh? Alright, finish that one off. Surge obtained. Can't use it, don't care for it. Yeah, but that would be real easy now, wouldn't it? Hard to get those levels back. But I am less minding now that we're, like, you know, a proper archer. Yar. Oh yeah. Still have cancer, because that's fair.
I'm listening.
Anyone else is hurt? Alchrist is. Let's deal with it. It almost feels like I'm playing Fire Emblem. Normally. That said, oh boy. Ow. That's bad. I don't like Zelkov moving up like that. Really don't. You really don't need that much speed. Like, at this point, you can't be doubled. Fram is my best healer because she's my best tank. Because she can't get doubled. Oh, we're all coverts. Sadly, this will not kill. Much as I wished it did. That's fine. And you can't make it back in the woods. Great. Have you use heal. Have you use heal. That's a pretty good level. Pretty good, anyway. Ah, that's not kill. Don't engage. See, he's almost ready for that level, for that promotion. Yeah, she'll be fine. Wow, way to throw that fucking EXP away.
All right, time to attack.
Bring out the corrupted.
Zelkov has some really fucking weird line reads, man. Like, I can help keep her alive. Step there. Take. That's a bad plan. Good. Got a vulnerary. Bit worried about this side now. Nope, don't need that. They really aren't gonna move, huh? Like, yeah, I can cut through this thicket, but, like, it'll take 2 turns. Actually surprised Alchrist doesn't have anything to say to Jade. Keep them at max range. And you can't chain guard, right? You'll be healed. Not that I can chain guard after this, because it's the wrong order, but whatever. Okay, so sword fighters. That's tasty, okay. Put you there. The idea here is I'm gonna put Yunaka in those trees.
I could have run, but I remain.
Oh, that's bad.
I want to fight. Not my...
You can fuck off with that. You can fuck off with that. Alright. Now that I know you're gonna be a fucking bitch about it. It's 27. Fucking matter. Okay. Mana can survive. Especially with a little help. It said Mana might be in lethal range. 7 defense. Crits are 24. The second attack he crits me at 5 HP. 5 HP. Poison, so I take 1 additional damage. This thief moves in. The extra hit to kill. I have to rethink my strategy over there.
I could have run.
Or I could crit in response.
I can't take any more. Back to Princess Ivy I go.
Fuck you too, I guess. Ow. There's the crit. We take those. We take those. Literally, it was a the fuck you aren't. The hell you will kill my character.
I'll manage.
Damn right I'll manage. If we engage... I say this changes the properties of how I attack a little bit. Oh, right! Oh, right! Now that we're all covert, if we engage, we apply poison. Oh my god. That's not broken at all. Not at all. Don't know what you're on about. Totally not busted beyond belief. Next fight, please. Heal everybody. Get all the good EXP. God, you just got a level for free out of it. None of those are stats you need. None of those are stats you need. Girl. Lady. Chloe. You don't need speed. You also are never going to get doubled. Speed is so fucking high that if someone tries, they're just gonna die. You're all gonna be melee based. E3 dodge. God, they do not have good chances to hit. Oh, right, because we got healed. In turn, got 2 hours. Let's see how this shakes out. %, chance to hit. That's terrifying.
If Princess Ivy stays, I stay.
Oh my Jesus! Thanks, Roy! Thanks! Oh, no. Holdout will help keep her alive for a little bit, but it's not going to help forever. Okay, if we engage, what do we get? Quadruple hit. Don't like that. Exploit plus 20 during combat. God, why didn't I give that to Yunaka? You have an idea, because they are going to try to bully and pick on Yunaka then. It's not gonna cut it. Is it? I don't know if I understand the rules here.
Yunaka here.
Pop a vulnerary. I'm gonna keep that out because they're gonna focus you for another turn. I'm sure of it. Could be bad for me, but we're gonna roll with it. Shoot a kill. Okay.
Let's be careful.
If I can get you to level 20, all the better. Oh my god, Chloe, stop! Now she's fine.
Right.
We'll go recruit her really quick. Another body for the battlefield. Interim, I'm going to take this forward. Don't like that. Don't like that. You just suddenly decide to reprioritize the hell, people. Oh, right. Fuck. I technically dealt damage with an axe. Fuck it, it's my run. At the end of the day, they decided to attack her. Or, for all I know, she was still wielding a bow. She may have switched to the short bow. I have combat on fast. I'm not able to check.
Go ahead.
8% crit rate. For obvious reasons, I am worried that my boy Jean is just gonna end up dead. Since this fucker can... I think he can double just about anybody over here. Oh, easily. Easily.
It's not getting any better.
Have you run this way, because if you run this way... Fuck you.
Excuse me, are you all right?
Oh, yes.
No, I'm the Divine Dragon.
I am Jade, a royal knight. May I join your rank?
Of course.
Thank you.
The Iron Wall. I don't know
Understood.
about that, but hey. See, I would love if Jade had, like, I don't know, reposition. God, none of these characters have anything cool. None of them. I'm worried that he's just gonna bully poor Jean. His defensive 8. That's 16 damage, and that's assuming he doesn't crit. She has a Wodao, which has an increased crit rate because it has a crit 30. What's your dodge? I don't know what your dodge is. You don't have a dodge as far as the game's concerned because it's not showing me. Dodge is 6. Great. That is a 24% chance to crit. That is a mother... Starting to regret popping that so soon. Where can you run? Far enough, sadly. Far enough. Great. John may very well die. It depends on whether or not Kagetsu decides to focus the archers because they're a bigger threat, or go after the healer. And if Jean's gonna die, I'm gonna have to reassess.
Say the word.
Oh, wait, hold on. He might be okay. Still, if he crits, it's 24 damage, then dies anyway. Yeah, I can reach that far. See how this looks. Knife proficiency. Not that Micaiah actually wielded knives in her game, but, you know. Motherfucker!
This is one wound.
What's your move? I think it's 5. If we engage, it's plus 3 attack. It's really not enough to make a difference here. That means he'll crit whoever the fuck he decides to attack anyway. I need to let this one stew.
Excuse
God
me.
damn it.
Oh,
No.
I am Jade.
Oh my god, I just thought of it. Convoy. He just picked the fucking thing up. Rewarp. Raid. You. Give me that. Or I could move like this. Thing. She has a defense of 8. So she also receives 24 damage and then takes 8, which is 32 on the dot. Unless... decides Yunaka's better because she can't attack back. She has 5 defense, meaning that if he can manage to crit, it's an instant kill. She has 85 void. They miss. Hope anyway. Well, I'm gonna watch this shit play out. I'm almost positive the game is just gonna let me die. Just to say, haha, fuck you. This turn play out. If I have to rewind, I have to rewind. Good. Yes. I'm worried about how that's actually going to go. He missed! And she still made the motion as if she shot a bow. So, for all intents and purposes, unless the fucker is wielding the lance, I think no matter what, unless Leaf is way too far leveled up, whoever uses Leaf will wield their bow. Huh. Okay, this is a much better spot. Thank Christ. All right. Let's call the stream here. I am tired. Who shall we raid, if anybody? Doop-a-doop-doo. I don't have it changed to the right thing. Back to Twitch. Everybody's fucking playing Baldur's Gate 3, and I'm over here like, well, why? Okay, not everybody is playing Baldur's Gate 3, but still. Let's do the Juker. We're gonna raid the Juker. All right, folks, thank you very much for sticking around to the end of the stream. I always appreciate it. Your time is Let me try again. Your time is a very valuable resource. Damn it, let me try again. Your time is a very valuable resource, and I appreciate that you spend even a little bit of it here, even if you didn't stick around for the full stream, or if you're just listening. It means the world to me. It means I can get to ramble and talk to people. It's great. But other than that, folks, please remember that you are always welcome here at Mona's Potion. We get that raid set up, and I will see you guys next time. Oh my god. Juker always plays like a bunch of games, but he's currently playing Ratchet and Clank. That shit was like my childhood. I just burned time. Well, I still appreciate it. So, am I going to use Jade? Absolutely not.